So we've had a couple of high-profile romances in theaters this month. Makes sense, it's February, Valentine's Day. First we had the delightful PG-rated Solo Mio, and then last week we had the big high-gloss historical romance Wuthering Heights, and the third one hits theaters this week. Hey everybody, I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy, and today let's talk about a gay romance called Pillion.
What am I gonna do with you?
Whatever you want.
Did you kiss?
I don't think that is any of your business.
Well, fair enough.
How'd you get a man like that?
I have an aptitude for devotion.
What's your secret?
You don't have to say.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm not sure I like the way you talk to my son.
Well, that is fine. It's not for you to like.
In Pillion, Harry Melling plays Colin. Now, he is an out gay man who seems to have a nice job and supportive parents, but he's kind of meandering through life. It's like he's not sure what he's looking for. That is until he goes to a pub one day and sees Ray, played by Alexander Skarsgård, and suddenly Colin knows exactly what he's looking for. Now, Ray is a motorcycle riding leather daddy. He is definitely into dominance and submission, and it's only looking for a sub, and Harry finds that he has some submissive tendencies, or as he puts it, a capacity to adore his boyfriends. And this is the story of their relationship, how it grows and how it doesn't grow, and what happens if Colin suddenly starts to want more. So first things first, this is a gay romance, which means gay sex is a part of a gay romance. I shouldn't have to say that, but it seems like you should be aware of this because there are some people for whom that just means that this movie is something they're not going to want to see. I had some people walk out of the film last weekend when I saw it in Houston. As soon as the first sexual moment happened, they got up and left here. And I just bring it up. It's not Pornhub here, but it is sexual stuff, and they're not going to shy away from that because sex is a part of a relationship. So just be aware of that. The other thing that I think is a bit odd is they are calling this a dom-com, as if it's a rom-com, but with dominance and submission in it. So I think that's a little misleading. Sure, the dominant stuff is there, but I'm not sure that the comedy part is accurate here. It's a relationship. It's a romance here. There are some funny moments. I kind of love this moment where Colin's parents, who are just delightful, and they want to meet his new boyfriend and, take him out to dinner, and they're so excited for their son. And this leather dom does not want to meet mom and dad. That's quite funny. But for the most part, the comedy is not the thing here. It's the relationship between Colin and Ray, and I think that's why you're there. So go see this movie for the relationship movie and not for the dominance and submission aspects of it. Now, on a similar note, and this is perhaps a bit problematic here, but I think people are saying, oh, this is an aspect of gay culture that we've never seen before. We've seldom seen before. We've obviously seen it in some movies before, but it's not indicative of all gay relationships here. The dominance and submission culture is a slice of gay culture. I bring this up because I do think there are people who are going to be out there going, oh, this is how all gay men are, and obviously absolutely not the case here. And once again, it's an interesting twist on the gay romance here, but that's not really the point of this film either. For me, anyway, the point of this story is a character study. It's Colin's story. I mean, Alexander Skarsgård is great, but he's gruff. He's a master who knows what he wants, and he's not going to change. So there's no character arc going on there. It's Colin's story, and he's the reason to see this. That's Harry Melling, Dudley Dursley from Harry Potter. Kind of interesting to see that he grew up and decided to make this movie here. But look, it is him, and he is adrift in the world. And this is how he goes through this experience, and he has to get this boyfriend who helps him figure out what he wants out of life. It is a character growth story, and I think Harry Melling is very good in this movie. He is the reason to see it. That's what makes this film so good. Go see this movie because it's a good character study. It's got good acting, good production values, and it's a sweet romance. I like that we get to see a slice of a gay romance that we don't see in many films these days. I think it's got great performances. I think it's just a nice, sweet little movie. Yes, I know I'm calling it sweet. Perhaps that may not be the most apt word, but I appreciate it that it was a romance that wasn't afraid to be romantic around these two men. And for that reason, I give Pillion 3 stars out of 4. So obviously I like this one quite a bit here. I think it's really well done. I think it's nice to have a gay romance that we don't get these kind of movies in theaters that often. My biggest critique of it is Harry Melling. Gosh, I don't know if those are his real teeth or if those are Colin, the character's teeth here. But if they're his real teeth, why didn't that guy take some of his Harry Potter money and fix his teeth? I just couldn't get past how bad those teeth were. That was me. It was driving me crazy. Did you have that same reaction? If so, comment below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my feed so you get all of my reviews as soon as they drop. And check out the podcast. It's called Two Movie Guys. Every week, my friend Joe Fryer and I get together and we chat about the movies. Just search for Two Movie Guys wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, and now for something completely different. We have two documentaries, music documentaries, hitting the theaters or home streaming this week, and I think they're both pretty good. We get Epic, which is Elvis Presley in concert, from Baz Luhrmann, no less. And then we also have a documentary called Band on the Run over on Amazon Prime, which is Paul McCartney. We'll be talking about those movies next. See you then. Bye.